Hey guys, I am here with my friend Stacy Burgess, who is the owner, CEO, founder, um, czar, and goddess of Resolve Behavioral Health.
I prefer Her Royal Highness.
I I got them all except for that one.
Yeah.
Well, do you have your staff call you that? Like, do you say, wait, or
I
is
asked
it just the clients?
I asked them to, but they get real weird about it for some reason.
That needs to change. Probably a more of an iron fist might help. I'm not sure.
That's what my business consultant keeps telling me. His name is
Um,
King.
um, we have coming up a thing that we've been doing for a few years called the Wholehearted Help, which is a 2-day continuing ed experience. Primarily, the Chris King Counseling Group participates, but it's open to everybody else. And we've had some people participate in the past outside of our group, and it's been really great. Um, and we really want to expand it more, like make it more available, share it more. And I get that those of you who are therapists or just in the helping professions have a lot of options, and we're fine for people to engage whatever options they need. Um, but for 125 bucks for a whole day, you can get 6 hours of CE, and maybe you only want to do the three. But the courses that are offered are going to be really, really great. We've got folks that are offering stuff on parts work and somatic work, and we've got an ethics course. We've got some psychopharmacology and one of our favorite psychiatrists talking about the triad between depression and ADHD and anxiety. And we've also got a psychologist talking about psychological testing. Like there's going to be a lot. Food will be great. Hanging out will be great. It happens at Leadership Tulsa downtown on April 17th and 18th. And you'll be seeing, there's lots of, I'll try to put out some other clips about it to give information because we want to see you there. Um, Stacy, you have some of us are listed as founders, which I think is funny, but like this is your idea. It's funny for me. Like I'm not going to put that on. It's not funny that any of the other people are listed as founders, but
Really need to update the website.
but I would like this is your thing, the post-traumatic growth collective. And I was hoping that and you guys are partnering with us on this retreat. In fact, half the content is coming from kind of people who are in leadership at the post-traumatic growth collective. You're going to be leading a session. Jennifer's going to be doing one. You know, I'm doing a little bit. Like Chase is going to be doing some. So we've got a big representation, but you guys have created a buzz and your trainings have been awesome and people are interested. And it's better for us in my group to partner up. You know, this is right down y'all's alley. So our event is being promoted alongside a lot of your events and things like that. Like, and it's a partnership. Anyway, can you help us and people that might not know understand what is the Post-Traumatic Growth Collective? What's it about? What are you guys trying to do?
So Post Traumatic Growth Collective kind of came about because I was a therapist for about 12 years before I really learned anything about trauma. And so uh, I started taking some trainings and learned about the nervous system and was like, that seemed really important. Why didn't anyone tell me about that sooner? And, a lot of those trainings cost me 12 grand, 14 grand, minimum of 2 grand to
Yeah,
attend.
right.
And so um, we want to make everybody who works with trauma an expert on trauma because we need to know about it in order to heal it.
Yeah.
And so um, we're here to make it more accessible to everybody who is a trauma clinician and eventually also expand understanding and healing within our community about trauma. So um, that's really the idea. Uh, Partnering with Wholehearted Help Learning Summit just makes sense because you've got a pretty big reach, we've got a pretty big reach, and we can get more people um, trained. So I'm excited about. I have an idea that we could, perform a. We could have Dr. Doty do assessments on the attendees, and then Dr. Vassar could prescribe us medication. That would also be pretty fun. But
100%.
if they're not willing to do that, I still think it'll be really good knowledge that we're going to gain from having them come and speak to us. I'm really excited about that.
Well,
And
maybe just you and I and a couple of select people do that stuff
like
anyway.
a demonstration.
Right.
Great idea,
Fishbowl.
Chris.
Grad school, they call it fishbowl.
Yeah, make sure you text them and let them know what to expect.
Yeah. Yeah. Um,
I
talk about
volunteered.
what are some of the trainings you guys have done so far? And then like how many clinicians are a part of the like of some of your social media groups and things like that? Tell me about that. Because the website and like the framing up of it, plus the trainings, like it's all been really well done. You've done a great job. So what have you done so far and what tell us a little bit about that stuff.
We've got some live trainings, including like an intensive 3-day parts work training. Um, we've got a forest bathing training coming up that can help people with get outdoors and help their nervous system. Besides that, we have a library of on-demand videos available that people can access. If we also have a Facebook group, about 300 people right now. We hope to double that soon. And anyone that joins our Facebook group gets a discount on all of our trainings. So um, we'll also do like we had a happy hour networking event last year. We're hoping to do that quarterly. Um, and just really provide more support um, to people working with hard stuff.
Well, the energy around it has been awesome. I mean, truly. And I want to spread the word more. And I think that, you guys have a reach and then like I want us to be able to access like even like we bring on a decent number of supervisees, people that are just getting out of grad school. And I just we're all undertrained, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
And but the level of knowledge and experience, like there are some incredible home run hitters within our own community. Like we don't necessarily, I mean, it's good to reach out to supposed experts, but like we are experts. There are people in our community that are local experts. We have something to share. And I'm excited to tap into that more.
Me too.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, you are going to lead a 3-hour ethics course, and you corrected me a second ago, and I'm like, self-care, that's what you did last year. What are you going to do this year?
Well, I have a really strong belief that ethics should not be boring
Come on.
or torturous. And
We
some
all have to get
people,
3 hours of it.
yeah, some people don't agree with me on that. They want to hear about statutes and such, and which there's a place for that. But I want it to be a little bit fun, a little bit funny. So we're gonna watch. Also, if you've ever been in a Facebook group with other therapists, you know that therapists love to judge other
Come
therapists.
on.
So, like, we really like to rip each other apart. So, we are going to look at some therapists in pop culture and on TV shows and movies and such, and we're just going to judge them. And we're going to look at what they do that's unethical and talk about how we would never do that.
Not in a million years.
Not in a million years. And so we are going to learn from their mistakes, and it's going to be great.
What are some of the reference points you touch on? I'm assuming you use shrinking, like maybe couples therapy. What are some of those some of them?
Uh, Let me think. We've got shrinking. Yes, I mean, we could just watch that. And I just watched the Ruby Frank story,
Ah,
and her therapist started a whole cult. So that's
nice.
fun. I'm going to add that in. We've got some TikTok therapists
Oh, okay.
who are scantily dressed as they're giving their advice on TikTok. I think that's
Well, I
exciting.
mean, I I do that a little bit.
I'm just like, sir, put your shirt on. And
Oh
uh,
my God.
we've got, the classic therapist client fall in love,
Yeah.
can't help themselves situation. Got the other one where the therapist seduces the husband in a couples counseling situation and then murders his wife. That's a good one.
Unethical.
Totally unethical.
Is there a quiz question on that? Like,
Yes.
okay, ethical, true, false.
Should you murder your clients?
Right.
Usually, almost always no, but we know things are not black and white. Sometimes
Unethical.
they're gray.
It's it's still unethical.
In this case,
Um,
try not to.
uh, we're gonna have a great time, and I appreciate your friendship and the work that you guys do. Your practice Resolve is growing. You guys are just doing an awesome work. It's important, and I appreciate your support and what you're doing with the growth post-traumatic growth collective website, or you can just Google that, right? Just post-traumatic growth collective, and it pops up nice right in front of you.
PTCcollective.com.
Yeah. Yep.
They
Uh,
said the whole thing was too long. That's the advice we got.
That's a lot of letters.
It's true.
Yeah. Okay. We will be talking more, and appreciate you doing this today, Stacy.
Happy to.
All right. April 17th and 18th. Guys, get signed up at the site. You can get signed up at PTGC Growth, Post-Traumatic Growth Collective.com, or just Google it.
Google it.
Yeah. And then that's where you can sign up. And then all the other trainings that they have. Thanks, guys. Talk soon.
Bye.